Hello guys and welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch on the PlayStation 4. Now I did a horror game yesterday and so I thought I'd do something slightly different with a more of a mystery type themed game. So I've literally just booted it up and it put me straight onto a boat, so I had to pause quickly. Well, so far looking nice. I've not seen anything about this game, so I've got no idea what it's about. All I know is it's a kind of mystery type game. It's more of a story that you just tag along as the story unfolds. I don't think there's any, I don't think you do any fighting, that sort of thing, like you do in some horror games. Come on, what are we doing? Am I supposed to do something? I have no idea. Oh, hello. Well, do I just click it? What do I do? Okay, there we go.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright, just give me a second because she sounded a bit quiet, so sound effects dialogue is loud. Well, okay, so the dialogue is at maximum and she still sounded on the quiet side, so where's my remote control? There it is. Try to turn my TV up a slight bit because she did sound pretty quiet. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'm guessing that's where we're heading to, that
I lived here
crazy
until
looking
I was
house.
11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Ooh, flowers, can we pick those? Nope. Oh, the mailbox looks kind of like the house over there.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okie dokie, so nobody was taking the mail.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Sorry, Lois, and your letters. And so left trigger zooms in.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Yeah, so left trigger does a zoomy zoom. Right trigger is your, well, L1 and L2 do zoomy zooms. Right trigger is your interaction. The Finches, down, up. I'm going to go up. I'm going to take the cow's way because down there looks scary. And there's frogs down there. Killer frogs. I don't know if they're killer frogs or not, but still.
No one had driven this way in a long time.
It's nature,
but
and
I
nature's
saw
scary.
footprints.
I mean, it does quite nice. It's a deer. Hey, Bambi. Even though you're not Bambi because, you know, you could be Bambi, you could be grown-up Bambi. I don't fucking know.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was just pressing each of the buttons to see what they did. And triangle brings up that menu. My bad.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Okay, it kind of reminds me of that film, that Netflix show, but I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. So, well, just forget that. What the hell's that? The fuck's that in the water? Is it a... Indeed, yourself, whatever that was.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond.
Oh, it's a dragon.
She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Okay, so there's no way I can go that way. Okie dokie. It was worth a check just in case. We're just trying to see if there was a sprint button to move a bit quicker, but Missing Milton Finch. Okie dokie, so at least one of them went missing. I don't know if that's her brother, cousin.
As a child, the house
No.
made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
It was
Now,
pretty cute.
as a 17-year-old,
Dangerous, but cute.
I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh god, is it going to be more scary than I was expecting it to be? Oh god. Hello?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Damn you, key. Damn you. Oh wait, damn it.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Oh, she's got a stair lift chair thing. Cute. Right, so we need to find another way in. Got some grow bags. We're seeing to making marijuana. Oh, it's wind chimes. I mean, it does look nice. I'll give it that. It does look nice. Can I... Okay, automatically crouched as I went near the...
Crawling through the doggy door
doggy
used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okie dokie. Anything over here? Okay, nothing with that.
For the first time in years,
That one in 2010. Edith, Milton, Lewis, Dawn, and Edie.
I felt like I was home.
Oh god, please don't let any monsters jump out and get me. Oh, Evie.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Okay, so if this place has been empty for quite some time, it's bloody clean.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I like Chinese food. Can be nice.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Fat cat. Don't mind salmon, but that's way too much salmon.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Wait, why is this door locked and foamed off? Can I peeky poos?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Oh, that sounds grim. That sounds grim. Can I back up, please? There you go. I don't look there too much in case a freaking ghost pops and goes, bah! I want to drink your blood. Oh, wait. Try the other way. No. There you go. This way? Okay, this way then. Oh, there we go.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Gosh darn it. So I've got a mysterious key and know where to use it.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Okay, what's this blob here?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Yep, they
It was
really
like a
did like
bomb
their
had gone off, killing
take
everyone
out.
but sparing the furniture.
Okie dokie. So that's where I came in through the kitchen, so we don't need to go back that way. Let's check the living room.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sank? What do you mean sank? Was it a boathouse or some weird stuff? Alright, so I've checked that, There's nothing there. Can Can I open this door from the away access?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Okay, so it was her brother. Okie dokie. Now let's check upstairs then. Slowly but
After
surely.
Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okie dokie. What the That's a creepy picture. That's even more creepy.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle
cool.
Walter's room.
I like this room.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
That is cool.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Does this key work on this thing? A thing that worked for the key. Woohoo!
Turns out,
Skiboosh.
my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Skiboosh. And
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
oh, got it. So, is this where the monsters come in to try and kill us? Oh,
From the
someone's
paintings
in-
on the wall, it was clear my
Milton
brother Milton
do
had been
that?
here before me.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Wait, reading what, this? I don't know. Yep, see what's in this room.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Spadoosh.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh, it sounds so ominous. Great,
I grew
assuming
up
so that's
looking at
gonna be
Molly's room through the peephole.
bad.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own
Aw.
even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, that's adorable. A gerbil with his own little
Being
apartment type
inside
thing.
for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Okay. She looks creepy. I'm guessing she. Oh God, scorpions. Bad of spiders. So I'm guessing she was into sciencey stuff. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay, so what am I playing? That girl in the story? I'm guessing. So, ooh, a
The
carrot.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Nom 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 nom. Carrots. And we'll pretend they're raisins. We'll just pretend they're raisins. They're not raisins. Oh, door. Yellow.
I kept eating and eating.
You're eating toothpaste? Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. Ugh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Buddy! Oh, God, is she going to eat the
Then
bird?
I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, she's going to eat the fish instead.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Hey, fishy. Fishy. Fishy, fishy,
There was
fishy.
a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Yeah, I'm trying to move. There we go. Hey, buddy.
I reached out for her.
Hey, buddy.
And suddenly,
Buddy. Suddenly what? Holy fuck. I'm a cat.
I was a cat.
Oh, fuck.
I
Hey,
tried
buddy.
to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Come here, birdie. Kitty wants to play. Okay.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Yeah, there we go. Come here, birdie. I want to play with you.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Stupid bird. How dare you? Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Come
Now
here,
I was
birdie.
up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Oof.
All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Okay, you're evil. Oh, God, I'm going to fall to my death, aren't I? Come here, birdie. Come
I
here,
gobbled
birdie.
her up,
Whee!
and suddenly I was an owl.
Oh, I'm an owl now.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little
Hooty
teeth nibbling
hooties.
in the grass.
Where? Where? No idea what.
Rabbits.
Where? Stupid rabbit. Oh, well, this is hard. This is hard. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow, this is hard. Yes, got buddy. Hello, bunny.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him
Poor
up,
bunny.
and I didn't chew one bit.
Wow, that's a fat
Then I
owl.
flew off to find something bigger.
That was quite tricky trying to grab those bunnies.
A mama
so-
rabbit.
Where? Where? Oh, there. Yes. Hello, mother.
She was almost too big to carry.
No, no,
I
no, no, no,
started
no, no.
choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Really? A shark in a fucking tree? Really? Fine, okay, we'll go with it. Woo! Shark? Oh, God. Oh, I'll just rest here for a second. Allons-y, motherfuckers! Nanny. Nanny, nanny, nanny. Woohoo! Fuck you, dolphins!
I rolled
Fuck
off
you,
the cliff
driver.
and into the ocean. Now,
Well, that was something.
hungrier than ever.
Oh, God, that is.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh,
Tore
poor
off
seal.
her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Kid, you're tapped in the head. Oh, there it is. This kid needs to see somebody. A psychiatrist or some shit. Sorry, Mrs. Seal, Mr. Seal. Sorry. Sorry.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, what the fuck? The fuck? Come on, move forward. Okay, so that's why we move forward.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Like a giant leech or something.
I was big and I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. After the last passenger, I was still hungry. To cross the water, I saw something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Psychiatrist help. Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
No, this is reminding me of a film that I saw years ago when I was a kid called Slugs or something like that. It was like a really cheesy B horror film.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, it's that kid's bedroom.
All my stomach started growling.
Well, how many have you got, you greedy git?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time. But
It says something under the bed.
I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not
is.
going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
You be full of yourself there. So, did it get her, or what?
I'm not
Okay,
sure if I
so
believed all of
that's
that,
Millie.
but I'm sure Edie would have.
37 to 5. Oh, okay, so she was 10 when she passed. Oi. Kitty? Hey, kitty! Kitty McKittingtons! Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Stupid cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Your mum
Though,
sounds grumpy.
When we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
I'm guessing
Louis
that's...
died a week before
yeah,
we
Louis.
left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh, wait.
Odin Finch
There you
buries
go.
the latest victims of
Had
the
to hold
family
it for longer.
curse. His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okie dokie. So the family's cast.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Oh, there's a birdie on the door. Sven and Edie. Anything over here? Built 1937. Sven Finch.
And Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon. She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Anything
Even
in
in
here?
her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, this carpet's horrible.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It was a pretty big trace.
It's horrible. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. Oh, I forgot I had to do the openings and stuff of the...
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Is there now?
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, another secret passageway. Heboosh. What's this? Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1554. Died September 23rd. Something 51. I can't
Sven
read the
gave
last
Sam an
number
old
is.
camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Broosh. Okay. So one side of the room's all sci-fi, one side's all America Army. Yeah.
I
here
knew
we go.
Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Calvin, 1950 to 1961.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, you've got a broken leg.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Why is it swinging backwards? Oh, they're going to have to use both sticks.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I don't want to fly, but with my luck I'll get a fucking crappy plane. What are we having?
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh,
I
you're
told
gonna
him
jump.
going around was impossible.
Oh god, this is gonna go bad.
Maybe
This
if I
is gonna go
hadn't said
bad.
that.
Oh god. This is gonna go bad.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh fuck.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
I think it's
think
turning my
he'd already
stomach
made
doing
up his
this. It's turning my stomach. Oh god.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Holy shit. Holy.
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Holy
he did.
fuck. Wow. If that's the way he died, poor sod. Eesh.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I think every kid's tried doing that with a swing set. I mean, even I tried doing that when I was a kid. Never succeeded.
Half of the room.
Fell off quite a few times.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
What's this? Hello? Oh, another secret. Oh, there we go. Thought it was a door that you pull out, but nope, you slide upwards. What the fuck is that down there? Oh, it's a pumpkin, never mind.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay, so that's like a little shortcut maybe. Oh, the fucking Bigfoot. You prick.
Growing up,
Oh my God.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Old Babs Windsor. Ah, should be fine.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Pizzagate kind of thing. Oh, there we go. Dreadful stories. Can I? There you go. What's a comic?
Of all the stories people
Guest
wrote about
starring
Barbara's
Barbara
death,
Finch.
I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh god, that does look scary.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star,
Oy.
Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career
Nerds.
needed.
I don't know, I'm a fucking nerd myself.
Her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Oh,
Now
someone stubbed his
that
toe.
was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang
He's got
of
a broken
hoodlums in
leg,
Halloween masks
just
have been
like
terrorizing Orcas Island
Blizzard
tonight.
did.
Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right!
Oh, really, Sherlock?
Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is
Dude,
your basement
shut
door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Yeah,
There's a
he
key
makes
hidden
houses
in
for
this
Resident Evil.
box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally
Winding.
the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
So that's how you get that thing.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So
that's how you get that. You just
Barbara
keep
went to look
winding
for him,
that thing until it pops
on
out.
cue.
Oy.
She reached for the music box.
Won't turn. It's not turning. Wait.
And
Oh, there
when
we go.
she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Rick. Oh god, it's Michael Myers. Dude. Oh wait, is it Michael Myers or is it Jason Voorhees? It's one of them anyway.
And imagine the worst.
Yeah, I think that's Michael Myers music from Halloween. Fucking can't get booped. Said get fucking booped. Yeah, boop. Stupid pools. Pool cues. Pool balls. Wherever the fuck you are. Oh god, it's not I'm a failing actress. I can't have a fucking plank of wood. Well, I can't even hit a pool cue with a... What the fuck is that? Dude, if this is a trick...
leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Creepy bastard. Creepy bitch. Dude, if this is a prank, I'm gonna smack you in the face.
Oh, it's rattled and grew still.
Gold. Ooh, you motherfuckers! I'm gonna slowly walk towards you and smash your face in with a crotch.
Oh dear!
Wow, that was so... Rawr. Oh dear. That was such a weak response. Oh dear.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Oh, she's
Then
furious.
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She
And slamming
threw
it on
him
your
out,
face.
But she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still
Yeah, in the garbage.
when she
Right.
fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Not the late picture show.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on
Wait,
up there?
it's the late picture show, and it ended
Okay,
before 12.
coming up.
It's not that
This
late.
is a trick for dead Walter.
Oh, Michael Myers is still knocking about. I know that. I played Dead by Daylight. Fuck you, knowledge. Yeah. See, pumpkin. Okay, the pumpkins are invincible. Damn pumpkins, I'll take over the world. Oh, for fuck's sake. That scared me. That genuinely got me. Oh my god, gosh. That genuinely scared me. Is this your room?
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished.
No, Michael Myers.
Was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Postman, it's Hooky.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
She sucks.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Wait, knowledge. You suck.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Beautifully. Okay, so what's the plan? We're gonna sneak up behind him and bash his head in?
And you opened your ears. The hinges grow.
Skaboosh! Highsies!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
No, really, you think, Sherlock? Okay, so we slowly, nonchalantly walk downstairs. Come on. If that was real life, you would keen one down these stairs so you can finish the prick off. You wouldn't slowly, nonchalantly take your time. See? He's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Ah, it's Amazon. Where's that? There's it. Shut up and come in.
Dying
Come
to
in.
speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Of course it was. So many horror tropes.
Oh dear.
Seriously? There's people there about to murder you, and like you just go, oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
So are they real monsters or just people in
Saw
costume?
what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
Oh, it was real monsters.
Her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it
Was that
all
meant to have been a
on
joke?
poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Damn you, Walter, you little
Took it
prick.
all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call
Okay.
a real eerie tale.
Oh, God. Okay, you gatekeeper knockoff. Shut the fudge up. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered. As
Well, from
absurd as that
1944 to
comment was.
1960.
Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
That was a pretty interesting way of doing a story in like a comic book. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Cool, even not ghoul. Pretty cool. Christmas tree! Can we go this door? No, we can't because it's sealed.
I guess
can
now
go
I
up.
know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh yeah, the music box. We can try and open the thing with the doohickey.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. So this is the hallway where she got murdered by other supposed monsters. Here we go. So just keep twizzling it until it opens up. There you go. Skaboosh and skaboosh. Okay, so saving for something else. Hello. Hello. Any monsters and boogeymens want to come and get me? You really can
Mom
piece
said the
of...
basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
No, I don't like needles.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Ooh, excuse
I
me.
thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh, presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot
Hold
more
up.
than that.
It's a freaking Fallout bunker. Shelter. Oh, I can't see a fucking thing. Oh, wait, look, there.
I remember
there we go.
asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
What's that? Jiggly Farms Concord Grape Jelly. They mean jam, but they call it jelly for reasons. Pea soup. Ooh, pea soup. You know what's better than pea soup? Pea and ham soup with mint. Oh, so nice. Pea soup, tasty beans. Yeah. Bet this place stunk of farts.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh, so I'm guessing that's the guy there. Old beady weedy. Anything around here? Nope. Right, let's see what happens with this guy. 1952 to 2005, so
goodbye,
he had his
everyone.
innings.
I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
No, mini chef. No.
But after a few days, I settled into
November
a routine.
the 15th,
That's what kept me
1968.
sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Peaches. Where's the juice? There's no juice. Oh wait,
I always
yes, there was,
expected
never
to
mind.
be dead tomorrow.
January
But if you wait long enough,
okay.
you get used to
76.
anything.
No, Mr. Chef. No. That poor Mr. Chef is having no luck.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
What monster? Peaches. Nom 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 nom.
And then one day, everything just
Haven't had peaches in a while. March
Stop.
25th, 2005.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
Hey, Mr. Chef's not falling over.
Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Peaches. Nom 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 nom.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Oh, April 1st.
I'm done waiting. I have
It's
to
April
leave.
1st.
Well, I still can.
So what are we doing? Oh, we're going down. Okie dokie. Down we go into the pits of hell. Stoopy. I've got hair. Is that Alvin? Oh God, Alvino's. Jeez, Lou. Tomato.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Puree or tomato? No, tomato sauce. Pork chunks, pea soup, and stuff.
Whatever killed Barbara
Yeah, it was monsters.
and Molly
Did you not read the comics?
and Calvin.
Stop pushing me over this way, game. I'm trying to explore. Douche. Okay, that's his rubbish pile, but that stinks.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living
Okay.
the same day. Even if it kills me.
Douche. Okay, we are on a train track.
Whatever's out there, I want
Oh,
you
he's
to
gonna
know
get hit. He's gonna get
I'm ready
freaking
for it.
stand by me, isn't he?
I'm
And
going to appreciate
get
all
run
of
over by a train.
it, especially the food.
I've seen that film.
I don't mind if I only have a year left.
Keep walking on this
Or a
train
month.
train, you won't have much time left.
Or a single week.
I'm calling out he's gonna get hit by a train.
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Yep, call it. Oh, jeez, Lou. God. Yep, you got Stand By Me. Which, if you've not seen that film, you should watch it. It's a good film.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Alright. So now where do we
I'm
begin?
sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Right, so this time we've got to make sure we don't get Stand By Me. on. Come on, Slowpoke.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if
What,
she
the
never
splat
told
stain
me
on
about
the
an
front of a
uncle
train?
under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Come on. There you go. Oh, okay, there we go.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe
I'm
we
going to
believed
stand on the
so
edge so
much
if
in
a train does
family
come, I can
curse,
skadoosh to the side so I don't get
we made
fucking
it
hit.
real.
Yeah, what? Ah, they put a little monument thing for the guy. Okay, never mind, it's safe, there's no trains coming this way. Definitely no train. What the fuck happened here? Well, land erosion, I'm guessing.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why is there chairs in there? Oh, statue up there. But why is there chairs in the trees? Damn you,
Maybe it'd
nature's
be better
stealing
if
our
all this
people
just
chairs.
died with me.
Oh god, that's creepy in the freaking... What the hell is that? That is creepy.
But I thought you should know about your family
That is creepy.
and the history you're a part
Okay,
of.
so can't go... Oh god, yeah, no, that is... No. That's creepy as fuck. What's that over there? Oh, is that the... Is that the old house? The old house? Yeah, no, can't go that way. I had to try. The hell? Ding, ding to you too, whoever that was. Ding. Wait. No, never mind, it was a rock. I thought I saw something
Though to be honest,
like,
I'd
slowly
feel as
coming out of the
lost
water
as
to
you
get me.
probably do right now.
Yeah, it was nothing. Me and my crazy
I
imagination.
think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Anything here? Besides darkness? Okay, so nothing there. It's got these stairs. If I can stop getting stuck on pebbles and blades of grass. So far, I'm enjoying this game. It's a nice change from like the same old running, gunning, shooting, same old things. A nice little story-driven narrative with a hint of mystery.
Look at the house. Had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
I'm still trying to think of what that program and film that this reminds me of, but I can't think of it. It's pissing me off. There was a Netflix series earlier this year with that guy out of How I Met Your Mother, which I've never watched that program because it seemed crap. But I knew that the guy who was in this was in that program as well. And in the film,
I think we've been
Jim
surrounded by
Carrey played
death
the
for
uncle
so
who
long,
tried to
we've
adopt
just gotten
the
used
kids
to
to
it.
get the money, but I cannot think of the name of the film.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I know, crazy family. Can I like this? No? Fine. Oh boy, that's a
It's
lot of
embarrassing
people
for me to admit
buried.
this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, it's a pet cemetery. Wow, they had a lot of pets.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 have been my fault.
Derpy Jr., Derpy, Burpy, Chirpy, Flurpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. Who are these people? Morons? Leave pets even? No, it's over
Sven
here.
built the house, but it was Edith
Okay, so
who
these are
designed
the
the
actual
cemetery.
Peoples. So Molly Finch, Calvin Finch, Sven Finch, Edith Finch, Walter Finch, Barbara Finch.
I'm sure
what's up
Odin's
here?
monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh no! Touch my face. Touch my face. Stop
She could
ding
see
ding
it
dings.
poking out of the water at low tide.
Also, that is the old house. Okie dokie. Hello there, sailor. Oh, do we get to use the telescope? Yes.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Why did she leave the wallet over there? Okay, so there's nothing else to look at as far as I can tell. Alright, let's go back this way. Stop ding 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 me, you fool. Where am I going?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Okay, so we can't go down this side.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming
Shame we
from.
can't light these lamps along the way. Sam Finch, Gregory Finch,
Her dad had
and
been
Gus
pretty
Finch.
strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Milton Finch, born May 1992. Sanjay Kumar, September 6, 1966.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just
Lewis
like I did.
Finch,
I get
December
why she tried
27th,
so hard to protect us.
1988, and died 2010.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Are you preggo? You're preggo and you're climbing around this place like a fucking teenager. You silly person. What have you for? Oh, you vague. I just looked down to see if I had feet. And she's preggo when she's climbing around the place like she's a fucking teenager. Fool.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yeah. It's a stupid thing to do. Careful, careful. Oh, she's climbing all the fucking roof. You're pregnant. You fool. Is there anything... Here we go, ladders. You're
I never
crazy.
met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Well, like building crazy houses, yes. Very in common. Swedoosh.
They were both pretty intense.
It's a baby. Ah, a little goose. Yeah, it's a goose. Yep, he was in the Marines. Alright. Oh god, he looks a bit weird.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Perfect.
Ow.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
Yeah,
It's
it's yourself
gonna
in
rain
the
the
head.
whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay,
She's
got
cheerful.
it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Your mum was older than you are. Which actually does make sense.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Birdie.
Aw.
Bye, Birdie. Thanks go and join your little friends over there. Spadoosh. Any monsters in the water?
Nothing quite like being outside.
Oh, gold.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Oi.
I'm just saying,
Goodies.
I'm not always gonna be here, Don.
Fishies.
You'll need to remember this stuff if you
What
want to
stuff?
survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be?
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Cool. What's going up, Bambi?
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of him.
What? What? Take a shot of what? What?
Dad,
Oh, there you are.
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Oh, don't kill the poor Bambi.
do I
That's
have
just
to do
evil.
this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh, jeez.
Great shot, Don!
Ah, that's evil.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm controlling this guy. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. What you doing?
Dad, it's
Hey.
twitching. I think
That's
it's...
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Nice one, Bambi. Nice one. So that's how he died. Bambi pushed him off a cliff. God damn it.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
I don't, it's cruel. Shooting poor deer. I mean, that poor bear, that could have been left living
Sam
its
spent
life
his life
in the
shooting
woods.
photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I
But
guess we're
no,
all
you just
afraid of
murder
something.
it. Evil barstool.
Instead of...
Hello guys and welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch on the PlayStation 4. Now I did a horror game yesterday and so I thought I'd do something slightly different with a more of a mystery type themed game. So I've literally just booted it up and it put me straight onto a boat, so I had to pause quickly. So far, looking nice. I've not seen anything about this game, so I've got no idea what it's about. All I know it's a kind of mystery type game. It's more of a story that you just tag along as the story unfolds. I don't think there's any, like, I don't think you do any fighting, that sort of thing, like you do in some horror games. Come on, what are we doing? Am I supposed to do something? I have no idea. Oh, hello. Well, do I just click it? What do I do? Okay, there we go.
A lot of this isn't
There
going
we
to
go.
make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Hello guys and welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch on the PlayStation 4. Now I did a horror game yesterday and so I thought I'd do something slightly different with a more of a mystery type themed game. So I've literally just booted it up and it put me straight onto a boat, so I had to pause quickly. Well, so far, looking nice. I've not seen anything about this game, so I've got no idea what it's about. All I know it's a kind of mystery type game. It's more of a story that you just tag along as the story unfolds. I don't think there's any, like, I don't think you do any fighting, that sort of thing, like you do in some horror games. Come on, what are we doing? Am I supposed to do something? I have no idea. Oh, hello. Well, do I just click it? What do I do? Okay, there we go.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright, just give me a second, because she sounded a bit quiet, so sound effects dialogue is loud. Well, okay, so the dialogue is at maximum, and she still sounded on the quiet side, so where's my remote control? There it is. Try to turn my TV up a slight bit, because she did sound pretty quiet. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'm guessing that's where we're heading to, that
I lived
crazy
there until
looking
I was
house.
11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Ooh, flowers, can we pick those? Nope. Oh, the mailbox looks kind of like the house over there.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okie dokie, so nobody was taking the mail.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Sorry, Lois, and your letters. And so left trigger zooms in.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Yeah, so left trigger does a zoomy zoom. Right trigger is your, well, L1 and L2 do zoomy zooms. Right trigger is your interaction. The Finches, down, up. I'm going to go up. I'm going to take the cow's way because down there looks scary. And there's frogs down there. Killer frogs. I don't know if they're killer frogs or not, but still.
No one had driven this way in a long time.
It's nature,
but
and
I
nature's
saw
scary.
footprints.
Okey-doke. I mean, it looks quite nice. It's a deer. Hey, Bambi. Even though you're not Bambi because, you know, you could be Bambi, you could be grown-up Bambi. I don't fucking know.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was just pressing each of the buttons to see what they did. And triangle brings up that menu. My bad.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Okay, it kind of reminds me of that film, that Netflix show, but I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. So, well, just forget that. What the hell's that? The fuck's that in the water? Is it a... Indeed, yourself, whatever that was.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond.
Oh, it's a dragon.
She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Okay, so there's no way I can go that way. Okie dokie. It was worth a check just in case. We're just trying to see if there was a sprint button to move a bit quicker, but... Missing Milton Finch. Okie dokie, so at least one of them went missing. I don't know if that's her brother, cousin.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
That's
Now,
pretty cute.
as a 17-year-old,
Dangerous. But
I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh, God. Is it going to be more scary than I was expecting it to be? Oh, God. Hello?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Damn you, key. Damn you. Oh, wait. Damn it.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Oh, she's got a stair lift chair thing. Cute. Right, so we need to find another way in. Got some grow bags. We're seeing to making marijuana. Oh, it's wind chimes. I mean, it does look nice. I'll give it that. It does look nice. Can I... Okay, automatically crouched as I went near the...
Crawling through the doggy door used to
flap.
be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okie dokie. Anything over here? Okay, nothing with that.
For the first time in years,
the wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went.
Where?
All the humans did that day was go inside
Where's
the
geese?
tent.
Where's geesey geese? Up here comes the... Oh god, that face. There, that face there. Creepy as fudge. Even though fudge isn't creepy, fudge is tasty. Oh, what the fuck?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. While my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Skaboosh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh, fuck you.
But I didn't.
Oh, that got me.
Until we found you.
I didn't think it was going to just go straight at me. Oy vey.
she never
This
told
family
me.
has no
Mom
luck.
told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gus is a horrible name. Well, this family is pretty much cursed. They have no luck. This way.
My mom moved up to the
She
loft
should not be
after
climbing
her
this.
brothers
She's
died.
pregnant for the love of Jeff.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oy vey. Ooh, nice computer. Is in there? No. No, no, no. Dawn, Sanjay, 8/18/1986.
She spent a
I think that
summer
says.
building houses in Calcutta, where she
By
met
the
my
way,
dad.
nice
Sanjay.
computer. Okay, so what are we doing? Oh, okay, I'll go this way.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it
Yeah,
helped her a lot after her
religion's a
dad died.
crock. Anything? Anything? Oh, wait, what's this? Seriously, you wouldn't think she was pregnant the way she's just bobbing about this place like a crazy person. Where am I going? I don't know. Okay, so I don't think I need to go back up there. That door's locked. Right, this way, I guess then. Unless I've missed something. I've no idea if I'm going the right way or not, or if I've missed something back there, because it's not telling me anything. So I could be going back when I don't need to. Okay, so I can't walk off ribs there. And I don't think I need to climb. Oh god, there's that swing from the kid who flew off. Okay, so I don't think I need to go back that way. So I've missed something, I'm sure I have. But I'm not sure what. Won't climb the ladders, please. Thank you. Might have to try climbing that wall again, maybe. Because I didn't see anything else up there that I could click on. Right, so he's saving. Oh, can I click the switch? No. Let's go back up the wall, Steve. Oh, I must have missed something, but I don't know what. Oh, for fuck's sake.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Oy vey. Okay, so I'm not going down that way
When my
because
dad
there's
died,
no stairs.
I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Basil saves time, mint.
And to see kids in the house again.
Okie dokie. And whatever that stuff is.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
They even had their own little school.
But it
That's
didn't
pretty
last.
cute. Anything here? Edith Finch, Myth, The Curse, History.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Can I look inside?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Hey, that frog thing there, just to the left of the cursor, that looks like some of the artwork from, I think it's called The Unfinished Swan, which may be made by the same devs who did this. But I'm positive that's from The Unfinished Swan, that picture. So I played that one, it was on PS Plus, on, I think it was PS3, I think. It wasn't a bad game. Yeah, that artwork there, that's from The Unfinished Swan. And so's this. Sure it is. And that. Yeah, I think it's all like an Easter egg for The Unfinished Swan. Yeah, so the devs must have made that game who made this. That's pretty cool. look around. What's this?
Milton
Magic
Finch
paintbrush.
and a magic paintbrush.
That was far too few. That went on for far too long for the amount of pages that were there.
I was four. Milton disappeared.
So Milton's disappeared. May or may not be dead. His family is cursed. Right, so now where do I need to go?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
I don't think I've got much left to do on this game because I found most of the people, I think. There we go.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Let's check on the back just in case there's anything here. Nothing here besides a nice view. Right. Oh, look. Can't go because stupid jars of our things in the way. Now I need to find where to go next. Oh wait, I can go up here, I think.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but
oh, this looks
I
rickety as
think Lewis
fuck.
blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more
This
and
would
more
not
time in
pass
his
any
room
health and safety standards.
until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, never mind, can't go that way. Climb. Come on, Prego, climb the thing. Skadoosh. Alright, don't fall off the stupid boat. Oh, he was on the drugs, possibly. Ah, there we go.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That
Hey,
part of
Vanessa, how's it going, bestie? Ah, he's got that mini PlayStation control pad for the PlayStation 4, only that's wired. Wonderland Turbo.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time
Okey-dokey.
playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
We'll see, I may surprise you. Where the heck am I going? Oh, there we go. Lewis Finch. Locker contents. Dawn Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, no, fish. There you go. Fish.
He kept working
Skadoosh,
with
skadoosh, skadoosh,
but he
skadoosh,
withdrew half
skadoosh.
himself.
There you go, now I've got the hang of
In our
this.
sessions, I saw the same behaviour. His mind began to...
The hell is that? Hello? I can't reach it.
wander.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Oh, this is what it's like. You're doing two things at the same time. So that's...
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
It's a
And
dragon,
things that have
Skyrim.
not names. He knew it was all in his head. He took it very seriously. I had
A better
hoped to
graphics
find
upgrade
it
in my imagination.
But he found something more.
Another graphics
I
upgrade.
worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Can I go this way? Nope. Can I go this way? Yes.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Poochies!
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hey, Poochie! We should be lifelong friends forever. Can I go there?
On the edge
Okay,
of a
guess
city
not.
he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Hey, guy with a drum.
Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Hey, it's Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Wait, peeps.
It became a game for him.
Oh, hold up. Yeah, get shot away. Get away, fishy. Get away, fishy.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Hey,
New
yeah,
Lewis.
get conquered. Get conquered, you bitch.
St. Louis.
Oh,
He
I'm
started
gonna
drifting
crash.
away from our reality.
Lucky him. Oh, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash.
Minneapolis. Until one day he
Oh,
forgot to go
God.
home from the cannery.
Minneapolis. Oh, you vey.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Ooh, a beautiful prince.
beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Oh, I missed the rainbow. Oh, I suck. Oh well, I ran the rainbow over. Fuck it. It's my
He
world.
followed the sound of his
Silver harp.
silver harp.
That's a
His
crappy
chase
sounding
led him
harp.
to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Hello, handsome
Even
prince,
then,
where are you?
his logic remained sound.
You're not a handsome prince.
He knew the world was all in his
Holy
imagination.
crap. Jeez, fish. Hold on. Let's get rid of these stupid fish because they're getting a bit much.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Fuck.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
He became a god. With spiky hair.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was
Stroke your
overwhelming.
head. Stroke your head.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Yeah. Him there, he's not a handsome prince. Him, he's not a handsome prince. That's
My
shenanigans.
imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Hey dude. Hey dude. Ah. No, my happy life. My not so handsome prince. No. LP Brown Cannery, established in 1877, not 1977. Is that a Game Boy or a Switch? It looks like a cross between a Game Boy and a Switch.
He began to forget the world we know.
Do you blame him? Because the world that we know sucks. Bye, fishies.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Wait, so who am I then? Oh, I'm him, but I'm the Princey King because I've got the spiky hair. That's me as the dull, smelly fish
He
worker
began to
person.
despise the man with a royal contempt.
Hello. I'm breathing down your neck. Nice wings, by the way. Oh, he looks so bored.
I still thought I could save him.
And we go up into
Even
the...
after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Yeah. Oh, was he going to fall out the window to his death? God, this family's cursed. Oh, you No, no, one. Yay! Parade!
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Where are your faces? You have no faces. Somebody get Mark and draw some faces because you've got no faces. It's creepy. Shake your booty, missus. Shake your booty. And you, sir, shake your booty. You, less so.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Big kitty kitty. Hey kitty. Hey kitty 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 kitty. Also, now I have to walk. Indeed. So, indeed, sir.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Yes, slowly walk with deafening music. Oh, you
Bend down his head.
The fuck? That's gonna kill me. Oh, the audio just crapped itself then. That's gonna kill me.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Aye. So he lost his head?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
God, this family has had literally no luck. Oy vey. Is there anything else in here that I can see? He's got a PC for gaming and such. Now, is it back this way? Because I'm not sure. Well, there's still a house above me, I think. Wait, let me just go and check, because I don't want to leave and find out that I have to come back in this place. So I want to make doubly sure that there's nothing that I'm missing. Ha 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 ha. I knew it. I knew it. My one gripe, if I could call it that, with this game is that at times it's not obvious where to go.
Funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
All this? The hell is that? Oh, is that packing stuff?
But I understand why we left.
You know, like packing foam, but yeah, it is. But like it's all that little weird figure of eight packing foam things. I don't fucking know what they're called. Oh, stairs here.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Aye. To teach and to learn, Dawn Finch.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Hey, birdie. Are you real birdie or fake birdie? You're fake birdie.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Okie dokie. What's that? Oh, it's a quill. That's right, Preggle. Put your feet up.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Wow, this place is dark.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Okay, so someone's been
Edith
sleeping
has
in this
a right
place.
to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
I guess at some point the tide will come rushing in and we have to try and escape for our lives. No, I'm going straight forward. Let's keep going straight forward, I should be okay.
I got turned around.
I didn't. That's ball, I was walking in a straight line. And the bull poop.
I started seeing things.
Bambi! Hey Bambi. Bye Bambi.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
More like sight because I can't see a fucking thing. Oh, a bed. You've forgotten beds existed? You
But
crazy
when
lady.
I saw them, they felt like old friends.
You're friends with a book
That
and a
night,
wheelchair?
A lot of things came back to me.
Hey, there we go, we found the place.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Yeah, either or. Come on, get that gate open.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Read.
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Bye, Grandma, Mama. Oh.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. but now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, so she had a son. Oh. Oh, that was it. Wow, that was a really good game. Wait, is that it? Yeah, that was it. So, yeah, that was What Remains of Edith Finch. It was a nice change of pace from the typical shooty type games that I've been doing lately. So, it was a nice bit of variety. It was pretty good. A nice story narrative with a bit of mystery about it. It was pretty good. I might have to look out for some more of these type of games because I quite enjoyed that. It was good, but it was kind of sad as well at times, especially with Gregory's little story. That was pretty sad. Well, it was sad for all of them, but more so for him because he was only a year old. So yeah, that will do for this video. So I shall say thank you to anyone who stopped by to watch. As always, if you've liked what you've seen, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel and all that good stuff. And I shall see you all in the next video. So until then, bye bye for now.